Have you tried making money online? Are you currently trying to make money online from home? Are you feeling frustrated? Are you feeling fed up? Are you spending time away from your spouse, from your kids? Are you working longer and harder on your computer and you're not getting the results that you deserve yet? If so, you're in exactly the right place, because I've been there as well and I know exactly how you feel. And if you're anything like me, I have one piece of advice for you, and that is stop chasing shiny objects. That's right, you understand what I mean. Stop chasing shiny objects. There are a few decent, good shiny objects out there, but even the good ones, it's not worth the time and the effort and the focus away from your business, from your goals, from what you want to do, that idea you want to start, or the existing business that you want to grow. It's like taking one step forward and then two steps back. If you're looking for advice and guidance to help you get your business or your business idea up to that next level about generating income and profits online, then you're in the right place, whether that's a primary income or whether it's a secondary income, because on what I'm going to share with you and tell you about in a second has been done by me predominantly as one of my multiple streams of income. Video, what I'm going to talk you through over the next couple of minutes is some of the secrets, some if you like, my 9 biggest insights about making more money online and making more profits online. And the idea here is to transfer, to pay forward some of those ideas and those insights, so you don't hit some of the potholes that I've hit and that I've faced over the course of my journey and my time driving my business and growing my business online. But before I talk you through those 9, just a little bit about me. So you know you're talking to somebody who knows what they're talking about, who eats their own cooking, as my friend Keith Cunningham would say. The great thing is, though, I'm a regular guy. And I'm a regular dad. I'm fortunate and I'm blessed. I have an amazing family and I have great friends who love me. And I've been fortunate to travel all around the world. But if I can do it as a regular dad, as a regular guy, as a Brit, then you know there's a very good chance that you can do it as well. Obviously, disclaimer here, there's no guarantees. You've got to put the effort in. You've got to put the time in. There's a learning curve that you've got to go through. If you're willing to fall off the bike a few times, dust yourself down and get back on again. But if I can do it, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to do it either. One of the turning points for me was about 10 years ago, and I read this book here up on screen by Robert G. Allen, and it talked about, it started sowing the seeds in my mind, germinating those ideas about not just making one stream of income online, but multiple streams of income, so you don't have all your eggs in one basket. And the book, as you can see there, was multiple streams of internet income, multiple streams of internet income, how ordinary people, just like yourselves, can make extraordinary money online. Now, for me, there were some false starts. There were some false turns. I haven't done it perfectly. I've learned my lessons as I've gone, and I've continued to adapt, which has helped me get to the position where I am at the moment. And since 2015, I've sold and made over $1 million online, and that continues to rise. Now, I don't say that to impress you, but I say that to impress upon you again. If I can do it as just a regular dad, then why shouldn't you be able to do it? In fact, the picture here is a reminder. It's a great memory for me from back in 2017, where I was invited into Amazon head office, because that's where I started. One of my streams of income at the time was selling e-commerce, was selling physical products online. And it's great. Amazon invited me in to be on one of their retailer panels and to kind of wine and dine me for the day. So it's just a great memory of me early on in my journey, when that part of my business was already starting to flourish. But my aim for these videos is to really help you get some of the lessons, some of those insights, some of those hacks that I wish I'd had when I'd started. Because when you do start, it is difficult to know exactly which way to go, which is the right way to go, what's the right way to set your business up to want to maximize the profit, but also to make sure that when it's ready, it can also scale. And I knew some of those things, but alas, I didn't know them all. And it would be great if I can help you and pass on some of those insights, some of that hard-earned wisdom, so you can feel a little bit more like the swimmer in this photograph down here. So the idea is pass on some of that advice so you can avoid some of those potholes, because there will be potholes. There will be bumps in the road that you need to avoid. There will be delays on the way. But if you know where those are likely to happen, you can preempt at least some of those, then that will stand you in a very good position. Also, one of the things I've been really good at is finding ways not just to increase my top line, but to also increase my profitability at the same time. So I put more money for every one that I sell, whether that's a physical product, whether it's an affiliate product, whether it's a digital product, and any one of those streams of income. it puts more money into your back pocket. So you have more choices, you have more freedom. You can create that lifestyle that you want both for yourselves, and I'm guessing if you're anything like me, for your kids and for your family and for your loved ones, for the people around you. So my aim is to inspire you. My aim is to share just one or two of these nuggets. This is all for free. Pay it forward. I'm going to lay it out. I'm going to run 9 videos and post these online on YouTube, just sharing my biggest learnings that I wish I'd had if I could run the clock back to 5-6 years ago to help me flourish and succeed in my business even better and even faster. So ultimately, your kids could be as proud as you as hopefully my kids are of me, and they could maybe be in that picture as they're looking at the laptop and going, look what daddy's done. So what are these 9 areas? Well, I've split them up into 2 parts. So I'll split them up into what to do to set yourself up for success and help you accelerate that. And then the second part is also how do you motivate yourself and how do you make sure that execution keeps going? So the first video I'm going to share with you straight after this video is around looking at the big picture, the challenges, the pitfalls, and particularly some of the solutions. So this is, if you like, it's putting in the outside, the borders of the jigsaw puzzle. So you can start to see what the big picture looks like. You can start to see what some of the terrain might look like and how you might navigate your way from where you are at the moment to where you would like to be. If you're anything like me, this will really resonate with you, and I'm sure you'll get a lot out of this. After that, I then dive into more detail, and I'll take you through a proven system that's modeled on an 8-figure online marketeer who's been consistently doing this for the last 15 years, who helps you set it up. And I'll pass on that advice. I'll give you the full model, the details, how you can set it up in a way that when you do want to scale, you can do it automatically, and you can do it by optimizing and continually improving your profit margins. So you don't just make money on the front end when a customer comes in and buys your product, your digital service, whether you're an affiliate or whether it's your own product, but you also make money on the back end as well. So how do you set that system up so it works out of the gate and it's perfect for scaling as and when the time is right for you to scale? Video number 3, and I didn't get this at first. I remember watching a video and going through a course by Frank Kern, the amazing Frank Kern, 5 or 6 years ago, and him talking a lot about how do you attract your ideal customer and what's your ideal customer avatar. And I kind of mentally understood it, but I didn't apply it in my business. So this is really going to be a plea from me to you. I'm going to go through that in detail on one of the videos so you can apply it, so you don't fall in some of the potholes that I fell into, so you can be more focused on your business and that can flourish and that can grow even faster. Video number 4 is going to be around a debate, a bit of discussion around should you develop your own product or should you set up and test your system as affiliate. One needs much more cash flow up front, one is much lower risk than the other, and I'll talk you through those details. Whichever one you do, whichever one is right for you. I've done both, but now if I had to start my business again, if I had a TARDIS and I went back in time, Doctor Who style, to 5-6 years ago, I know which one I would do, and I'll talk you through that on the video. Video number 5. At the time of recording this is perfect timing because once you've set up your business and you have the system in place, you need traffic. You need traffic. You need customers coming to your offer, and you need to be able to put your product or your offering in a place where you've got hungry customers, where you've got thirsty customers. And the great thing is, if you've had a chance to read Russell Bunson's new Traffic Secrets book, there's a ton of ideas in there. From there, I'm going to pick out, if I was starting again, what would be my top 5 tips? What would be my top 5 suggestions? So that alone is going to be worth its weight in gold. So having talked about the what to do and setting yourself up for success, the second part is how and why. So how do you motivate yourself? How do you keep yourself motivated when you hit some of these potholes? When there's some delays, when things aren't quite working quite as well, and how you continue on at that level of execution so your business keeps moving forward. 4 key videos here. First one, and you're going to love this, is around what I call mindset explosion. This is a little exercise that when it's done to me, it'll only take a few minutes, but it will, honestly, it will potentially blow your mind about what's possible and what you can attain. Dan Sullivan, if you've read or come across any of Dan Sullivan's stuff on Strategic Coach, Dan Sullivan talks about having a glass ceiling in place that you keep bumping your head against, which kind of stops you getting any further than wherever unconsciously you've set that glass ceiling. Through this little exercise, will help you explode that ceiling to to make almost no limits for you as to how far and how quick you would like to go. Second video in this short mini series is going to be around choosing the right mentor. You don't necessarily need to have a mentor, but I would highly recommend it. That will certainly accelerate your learning curve. And I'll take you through the three main criteria you should think about when choosing the right mentor, whoever that might well be. Number three, a killer planning template. And I want to thank, hats off, kudos to Mr. Tony Robbins, because this is adapted on an amalgamation of a couple of his tools. One of the reasons why he gets so much done so quickly. So you're just going to love this. This is a simple one-pager. I'll talk you through it. I use it week in, week out. It's a fantastic tool for managing big projects, keeping you on track, keeping you motivated, keeping you committed. Number four, last one, once you've done all that and you've got that in place, how can you keep building and automating the right habits? So from where you are now to where you would like to be, if you need to change or tweak or adapt things, or really focus on the 80-20 rule. So what are the 20% of activities that's going to drive 80% of the profits? How can you make those 20% of activities more natural, more conscious? So you're doing those and start to do those every day. So I'll talk you through some tools and tricks and suggestions how you can make that easy to incorporate that into your everyday life. So based on those two lists, I would love it now if you would look at the comments box below this video, and whether it's from the what to do list or whether it's from the how or why list, which one or which ones for you will make the biggest difference. So I know based on the videos I'm going to upload, not just these first 9, but future videos, where would add the most value for you. So if you can take a minute or so just to scribble a comment or a suggestion or a thought on what's added the most value for you in this video so far, I would really appreciate it. Lastly from me, our very last slide, it's just my prompt to say, as well as leaving a comment, I would love it if you can hit that red button there and hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell button, and you will be notified every time I upload something new. So if you've got even just a little bit of value out of this, or if you've got a lot of value out of this, then future videos you can be the first one to know about and the first one to see when I upload future videos. So please do, if you can, do subscribe. That'll really help me. That'll be a massive benefit for me. So it's a new YouTube channel, and I'd really love to grow that YouTube channel and get the message out. In addition to that, if there's been some value from this video and you've been inspired in some way, or you've got some measure of insight or some level of excitement about what's possible, if you can like and also share it. Who else do you know that might benefit from a couple of these ideas? Whichever ideas are right for either you now or for the people that you share it with. As a little bribe from my perspective, every month I'm going to pull out 2 prize winners. So based on those people who've either subscribed, liked, shared, or commented, I'm going to pick out a winner as a little thank you for saying, thank you for sharing, thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you do all of these, then that will literally double or triple your chances of winning one of those prizes. And there's some great prizes on board from my kind of bonus crate of materials, software, programs that I've collected that have been beneficial for me over the years. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm excited about this. I hope you can tell I'm excited sharing some of these things. These videos are free. It's my way of trying to pay it forward, trying to help you or make a difference if you're anything like where I was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago, to help you accelerate your success. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. I look forward to seeing you in the next.